let's see who's going to lead this one out.
So we have the first top 2 seeds making it in
This
the
is not the
grand
start
finals.
match. This cannot be it.
Toussaint and
Is this real?
SluG are the first people that got chosen.
God. This is,
How did that even happen?
So it's a double blind. Anything can happen, right? You know, both of these characters are pretty heavily counterpicked. You have Toussaint has to, you know, deal with Mont money on the other side. Panda, you know, those are not fun matchups if Toussaint has to play some extended amount of stocks. Oh, we're going for RNG. I should talk about this matchup a little bit, but just to talk about the dynamics a little bit. And then Icy's, I don't know why SluG went in. I'm really surprised.
It's very interesting. I guess maybe they didn't want to get hard counterpicked for Icy's. By who? Yeah, that's the question, right?
That's the weird part because you can, like, you have KoDoRiN who you feel. Oh my God!
The double rest?
Good Lord. And it's not going to be a wobble in this case, but it's going to be a handoff. It's RNG at that point. You have to react to what Nana does, and sometimes you get lucky, sometimes you don't.
Yeah, you have to be close enough to the sides of the plane that you're on in order to know which way the Nana is going to be throwing.
Double back air is huge.
That actually KO'd.
Yeah.
At 99, that's surprising, especially on FOD.
A lot of times versus, like, Icy's, you will see a tech in that spot. But obviously, you know, it happens.
Smart of Toussaint to forward throw as well. It might seem counterintuitive, but grabbing Ice Climbers is okay, especially if your character has a good forward throw.
And a fast one, too.
A fast one, exactly. You just got to do it immediately, though. Kind of like in teams, so it just hits the other climber.
Okay, and they're just not close enough to the ledge yet. You have to RNG it off. I can't believe SluG does as well as he does in all these matchups.
Yeah, great reactions, right? You have to have really good reactions to get that kind of thing. Not hitting either of the climbers?
Oh, threads the needle.
That's huge. Oh, wow. Just grabbing there. I like that. I think a lot of other puffs might have overcomplicated it by just going for back air on the Nana.
That's good matchup understanding for sure. Icy's are a very intricate matchup. You have to know a lot of specific little things about how the character works.
Specifically how, like, Nana will react in certain situations.
Exactly.
Like how the AI will work.
There was some discussion about Fiction's videos about Ice Climbers, which I found to be helpful, and I didn't read the rest of the discussion. That was as far as it went.
Same, actually. Actually, same.
Just watch those videos again. They were dope.
Yeah, the videos are good.
Yeah.
Actually, really good videos. Oh! Oh!
All right.
Actually, SluG actually has a lot of great videos on his channel as well on certain matchups. Not quite this one, but there's a good Sheik, Marth, and Fox one.
He teaches, right?
Sorry?
So SluG gives less. Oh my God.
Yeah, and also on Metafy as well. Great rest, though, coming out from Toussaint.
Toussaint has an incredible success rate so far with those. Oh my God, that's it to both of them? Are you kidding me?
They each get sent a different direction?
Oh no, and it's a pop-off.
That's a deserved pop-off,
That's
though.
a big one. That's a, boy, you got a GG SluG. You got a GG SluG.
Did they GG SluG before the pop-off?
At the end, they did. But you got to do it.
You got to do it first.
Wow.
But it's hard to contain your emotions in that moment.
That's actually big. That's a huge, huge one. I would be interested to hear because, you know, that team is smart. You know, the team name is Bloods, which is probably a terrible idea. But smart team, very cerebral about the game. I'm sure they had a really good reason to send SluG in at that spot.
I mean, against this team,
it's a weird one, though.
SluG could have done super well against Jflex.
Right, Spark.
And, you know, it does well against everyone in particular.
Yeah,
but you get the huge counterpicks on the Sheik in particular, right? And KoDoRiN, because that's like SluG's favorite matchup is Marth.
Like, one where you maybe send the Icies first is, for example, you know, versus the Melee Stats B team. Polish was on that team. So you want to maybe dodge that counterpick, right? Didn't go first there. I've seen Samus's go first if there are a bunch of Sheiks on the other team. Just, you know, get that out of the way. Avoid that counterpick. That was odd. That was weird. SluG very good at that matchup. Toussaint incredible rests.
That's what clutched it out. 3 rests.
That's the clutch box. That's my goat right there. Well done.
Saint Clutch.
Saint Clutch. Saint Clutch. Saint Clutch is actually a goat attack.
The patron saint of clutching.
That's right. And here we got Mod Dollars, one of the great legends of Tri-State Melee. Barely missed top 50. Very strong, very fast.
I still call all of them number 51. I think I just say they're rank 51.
Yeah.
Because they are.
They are 51. They're area 51 for sure. And everyone was real excited about the rankings, huh?
That sparks a lot of discussion, as things like that do. We're talking about how big it is for local rankings and their scenes, but...
Uh-oh. We're just holding our breath like, what's the punish going to be?
Yeah.
Oh, God.
I think especially when you DI away like that, there's really not much Fox can do, even if they get that first up air, because there's just not enough space on that platform to get like a good running start.
If you get like super early kill, like if you just die as Fox and you just charge up smash on that platform, you could kill in like 30. Oh no!
Toussaint has had 5 rests so far in this
has
crew
to be
battle.
kill. Yeah, that's it.
5 rests though. That's
5?
huge.
That's too many.
3 on SluG and then 2 here.
Like kind of if you think about it, like 7 or 8 if you count up all the people that they've rested. That is rough. That's so hard to be a Fox and Cruz sometimes. That's a winning matchup, right? But you have to play so well.
Puff and Ices in crews can like dictate the pace of the entire crew battle so much so.
Deep and ancient evil, those characters in Cruz. That's a problem. That's tough for Mont Money. The counter pick here, hard to say. It's interesting. You have a lot of Sheiks. You have KoDoRiN hanging around, but do you want to save KoDoRiN for Magi?
I think you save KoDoRiN for Magi or Panda even.
Or Panda even, yeah. You get more stocks, right, out of the counter pick?
Yeah, I think they send Azel. If I had to guess,
You think they're going Azel, yeah?
I think they'd send in Azel because...
You just don't want to leave Spark or
There you
Flex
go.
out there for a counter pick.
There he is.
Well done. There's Azel. I asked Azel, and he said, you know, I'm just changing my tag to Azel. Or maybe I am running a bit.
Oh, did he tell you
Yeah,
that?
he said, or maybe.
Why is he? Why
Or
is he said 2 different answers for us?
Or maybe.
Commentators have it harder though.
Which that's true. That's true. We are.
Come on, just tell us how to pronounce your name.
We're the bravest people in this event by a lot.
Yeah.
We work the hardest.
Yeah.
We all know this. This is just known. Now we've got some top level melee. So these are 2 Area 51 denizens, so to speak, right?
Tied in their rankings. For
They're
51.
both 51. Right.
This determines who is 51 and who is
51 and a half.
51 and a half.
That's right. Dawson was floating around. I think Dawson was like 50 something, right?
Dawson.
Dawson was on the roster. I don't know. I don't remember exactly how that turned out. The rankings already out of date. Mango peeling off the second 1 on his tag.
It's so crazy how fast.
It's awesome.
How fast the rankings just went out the door.
That's great too, and I think that's a good illustration of just like you have to keep playing. You have to keep playing. None of this matters.
Month to month, honestly, especially this year.
Yes.
If you looked at like a snapshot of like right after Genesis and Pound, you're like, oh, these are number 1, number 2, number 3, pretty solidly, right? Then you look like 2 months later, and it's like, what happened?
What's going on here?
Like, HBox is seeded number 1 at this tournament, by the way.
HGod, so somebody actually, Melee Stats, put together a seed, like, performance of Hungrybox as the first seed, Hungrybox as not the first seed.
That's an interesting stat.
And it's in there, and I'm gonna have to find it.
Does he typically do better when he's lower seeded?
Okay, so this is the real messed up thing about it. Hungrybox had a series of tournaments, and I'm not sure exactly what the total results were. He did not lose ever as the second seed.
As the second seed.
Or like when he was not first seed,
There's something to say about that, right? Because
yeah,
I think
he
even
just always won.
being the underdog is really undervalued. Because you have just less to lose, right? There's less to prove. It's like net. There's nothing to lose, right? If you were going into it as the lower seed player. Not nothing to lose,
Yeah.
but like there's less to lose, right?
Like, is the bracket harder? Is the bracket easier? It's really hard to say.
But mentality-wise, I think it's pretty interesting. But anyway, we are going to go into this next game here. We got Azel versus Mont Money. Fox Ditto.
This is a hot one. This could just be like 3 grabs.
Dude, the smash DI on that up air, though?
That was beautiful. But it just doesn't matter. The combo is still going. Up air, finish it. That's it. Mont Money on the board.
That was clean.
That was so fast, too. And as you noted, there were a lot of defensive things Azel did. It just didn't matter.
Actually, just a little bit.
Oh, no.
That's huge.
That's big. That's big. Azel in trouble here. Mont Money getting called Mango. Respect. Uh-oh, it's a 3rd grab.
Oh, man. It really feels like Azel's just kind of stuck in the movement a little bit.
Yeah, it's tough because you've literally had about 30 seconds to absorb what's happening to you.
That's the thing. You just have no time to, like, shake it off. There's no time to shake it off.
You're just getting wrecked out here.
Especially in a matchup like this, it's just fast. Oh! The wait before that up smash was beautiful.
Oh, it's disgusting. What are
I
they,
think everyone got their ankles broken there
what
in
are
that
they
moment.
doing to my young son? They're hurting him.
Bringing it back, bringing it back.
Side B for the fans. Hit the short. All right, now we're at last stock. Azel gets the first one. Mott Money gets to the... Uh-oh. They're just scrapping. It's scrapping time.
They're right in each other's faces.
And it's dangerous. These aren't scrapping at 15. It's scrapping at 50.
Or stock, potentially.
Yeah.
They're doing such a good job holding down, though, amidst, like...
That's it.
Wow, gets second hit only, right?
And that's a tough one for Azel. You feel bad. Like we talked about, Cruz, you let down everybody.
You could see Azel kind of processing the loss for a second.
Look at KoDoRiN. Look at the crew. He's just like, I just got whooped. It just happens. That's a rough one.
That's a rough one.
That's a rough one.
What SD is so big in this? I know that's obvious, but man, that's gotta like hurt your soul.
Mott Dollar is absolutely on fire. After Toussaint seemed unstoppable, seemed like was just taking way too many stocks from some of the strongest players on the team. Now Mott Dollars is brought all the way back. And the question is, who is it? I don't think you can send KoDoRiN. I think it's way too early. But if you don't, you're going to let Panda play Spark on FD with like 3 stocks?
Right.
Is that what's going to happen?
Yeah, I think you save KoDoRiN for Panda. They have Spark and KoDoRiN and Jflex left?
Yeah, you got Flex, yeah.
I think you send in Jflex, right?
I think the reality is you're probably going to take a beating for a bit. But you need to keep Krudo away from KoDoRiN if you're that team.
That's true.
That's tough. You need literally KoDoRiN to just like... It's hard because there's no reason they'll ever play Krudo. Krudo will probably go last.
Wow. It's one stock, right? It's just one stock remaining right now?
Right now it's 1 stock. But just the counter pick advantage. That's the big one. I always talk about it too much, but it's...
No, it's huge. That's like the whole thing right now is going to be counter pick advantage. Because you're right, if they send in KoDoRiN. Okay, Spark instead of...
Yeah. Now Spark knows that Spark's going in for a beating. This counter pick is going to suck. This is going to be not fun. The one coming after this.
No, I understand. Yeah, they're going to be most likely one of the Foxes and...
Yeah.
Or I guess the one remaining Fox is Panda.
You lose the groove, you lose the rhythm, the momentum, and your comp isn't very well set up to fight the other team. That could be it. You could just run back a crew battle, and that could be the difference.
It makes a huge difference just getting the counter pick advantage here. So, like, it might just seem like, oh, it's 1 stock on paper, but no, you're absolutely right. This is a big deal.
Kind of the other interesting thing is that, like, Flex and Mott Money have played a bunch. So the question is, like, do you send Flex here? Do you not send Flex here? There was probably some sort of discussion there.
Yeah, is there like a head-to-head that we're not taking into account here?
Right, or even just like vibes, right?
Spark is all about the vibes, I'll tell you that.
Spark's a big vibes guy. And Spark did not look so good in the last crew battle, I will say that.
Especially against Fox, just like hitting all the tech chases, which is exactly what you want here. Great pressure.
Look at this, he's just pressing A! He's just a wall!
The up tilt's actually pressuring on the platform as well. Oh!
Good tech. God, Mott Money is suffering greatly at the hands of Spark right now.
But Mott Money did his job.
He did do his job. He actually did his job.
He did his job.
Did his job. Brought it back. Took 5, I want to say. Sounds like 5 in my brain, but I don't think that's right.
And then gave counter pick advantage. The big thing is that he gave counter pick advantage.
Yeah, the counter pick advantage was the big one. No, it was like 5. It was 5. He took 1 from Toussaint, 4 from Azel. Right. Yeah, that's big.
That's huge.
So now you have to imagine it's Panda. And it is. It is. And it's going to be one of the curse stages, even if you have a ban.
What?
You're going to final, you're going to stadium.
Stadium, yeah. I was thinking stadium, but it could very well be final as well.
Yeah. This is going to have to be a big one for Spark.
Yeah. It's all going to come down to the grabs.
Panda.
And how much he can get off the grabs. Because Panda is actually very good versus Sheik.
Panda beats Krudo so often that it is just terrifying.
I also remember Panda beating Shroomed really hard.
Yeah.
At, I want to say main stage or something.
I want to say a Genesis.
Maybe, yeah. Don't quote me on that. Don't quote me on which exact tournament, but I remember it being pretty tough.
Did you see
Panda did a good job.
Entering the NorCal tournament again against seeded below Typhoon?
Oh, really?
Yeah. They are disrespecting on him, though Typhoon is the GOAT. I will say that.
Typhoon is good, but that's... Man, we're in a new era.
It is a new era.
Shroom did get 3rd in that tournament, though.
He did get 3rd. And then Ralph won.
Ralph won.
He's talking to Axe about it. He's like, yeah, that's insane. That's
Over SFAT is really big.
Yeah, that's a big one.
12 stocks to 12.
Yeah, big one. All right, Panda. Panda could be the greatest player or sometimes just let you win.
Oh, yeah?
not like playing bad. Just like, okay, side B is coming off the stage.
Sometimes your brain freezes a little bit.
Look at this.
But sometimes.
Panda actually missed dash back at the up smash on the other way.
Oh, yeah?
So that was like a 6 out of 10 Panda combo. even for
No, it's what you talked about.
Yeah.
It's the thing you mentioned.
God damn it. Man.
Oh, no. You called that from like a mile away.
It just keeps happening. You know, it always sounds like the stupid cliche / narrative thing, right? It just keeps happening. But do you have the fire without getting burned sometimes? I don't know.
It's tough.
Oh, Spark from the top rope.
Hey, when Spark does the up B shenanigan.
No!
I was going to say he's feeling himself a little bit, but
Spark, what are you doing?
maybe a little bit too hard if you're going to the Zelda, and that's a huge punish too.
Yeah, that's a big one. No,
What is going on? What?
Panda, for the first time I've seen Panda just like, what are you doing?
That did not look like it was on purpose because Spark shook his head.
Yeah, that second one, that was real. That had feeling in it.
Yeah. But maybe Zelda down smash.
I'm telling you, Spark was raised in crew battles, as was Panda. Panda won the one of the Florida winning teams one year. I think Shine 2018 or 19.
No stranger to the pressure.
Not at all. And putting so much pressure on Spark.
Oh, and you just, what's going on? It feels like a lot of tech flubs from both players. I'm telling you, the
It's Cruz. What? Oh, yeah.
The double needle?
Yeah.
Oh.
It's a really tight punish, actually, low percent from Fox on Sheik. Spark knew. Where's he going?
Great DI off the F tilt. Gets nothing off of it. Good wave dash back down tilt as well.
Spark's just looking great neutral.
You missed that? He missed that as well?
Where are we going? We're going to hit buttons? Weird edge guard coming up.
Wow.
Yeah, it was weird.
Yeah, even amidst the Shine Sol as well.
Yeah.
Spark still gets the right timing. Good percent off the needles.
Hold the 14.
Oh, he hits. That's so far.
Yeah, it did. And just the damage, it's building up. Spark getting the tech chase. We will not see it transform to Zelda. That's going to ruin a stock if he does it.
Not right now.
No.
Can't do it now.
Should be a kill. Panda can still take this. Still doable.
One huge little like wave shine combo. Oh, that's not
that's the side B
that's
again.
Not the combo I meant.
I'm telling you, on fire Panda, all-time GOAT.
These up tilts have been working out so well for Spark in this game and the previous one.
That's true. And it's the confidence with the hitboxes. That's why Sheiks can get it done versus top boxes. That was interesting. That was Cruz.
That was grand finals. That's the pressure.
That was rare evil Spark. We saw cursed Spark that game.
With like the up B and the down B?
Yeah,
up
the
B and the
down
down B true combo?
Okay, now it's funny. So Krudo will be last, like I said. Magi's going in. And this is fun, because now it's Jonko Festival after this match. Then Krudo. And then on the other side, you have Flex. And you're just going to play a Sheik Ditto to finish it out? I could go either way.
With the chain grabs?
With the chain grabs. Flex has played a lot of those recently. Flex has been traveling a lot.
Yeah, actually seeing a lot of Flex, which is nice.
Yeah.
Because not as much in prior years, right?
Right, exactly, yeah. And just getting better, traveling a lot.
That adds up. The experience is so good.
I remember him tweeting like, yeah, I want to go to like a major a month. I'm ready to do that.
I mean, right now it's like a major a week, right?
It really is.
This is like the summer of Smash right now.
The grind does not stop at all. And I'm just looking at all the events for like October, November, December, the one Aiden talked about in the Melee Stats Discord and leaked and nobody said anything. So we'll find out about another time. And, you know, it's 10:22, so, you know, if you're hearing about it now, I feel like you've earned it. You've made enough time. But, you know, expect something interesting out of whatever they're doing over there.
I wonder what it could be.
I wonder what.
I wonder what's in store for us.
I wonder. And I wonder something about the match right now. Magi versus Spark. So the big thing is, of course, after this, right? Spark did a great job neutralizing Panda. Can Magi do a good job neutralizing KoDoRiN?
That's a tough one.
The greatest player in SoCal by rankings.
That's a
Number 10.
number 10 in the world.
Number 10 in the world. Somebody at number 11. But
great lasers right now for Magi, though.
Yeah.
I like the way she's playing this.
I like to see that, the discipline of crews. Magi's first crew that she fought today was 5 Peaches.
5 Peaches?
Yeah, she led off, and they just tortured her.
Oh, God.
Just Peach after Peach after Peach, Dreamland, Dreamland, Dreamland.
So she's been playing patient the entire day.
Yeah, Magi is not new to this. Magi also played Millionaire, where I told her you got to ham it up a bit, you got to kill some time.
Oh, she did it all.
Yeah. A big Magi deck. Edge guard. Ooh.
I like that. Using the back air so you don't get burned by the up B.
Yeah, it's safe. Where's he going?
What was that DI?
Yeah, I don't know. It was the worst marketed DI this combo. And I did not understand how that happened.
That was like you got hit by the PAL down air.
It was. We just would have switched over to Swedish melee for a split second.
Real quick.
Uh-oh. Oh, that's a stock. It's a big one.
It's huge. And again, Spark is definitely one of those players where you don't want to go to the edge against him. Yeah.
Oh, yeah. There you go. I'm happy in that spot, yeah. Rare flip. So I don't think, I think it'd be a huge surprise if Flex came in.
I think
There we are. There's the young god. One half of Fly Guys, which I think is a terrible name, but it's probably.
What's one half of Fly Guys?
So KoDoRiN and Jmook's team name is Fly Guys. Is it a good team name or a bad team name? I feel like I'm hating.
Well, it makes sense because they're both on FlyQuest.
Yeah, it does, actually.
And FlyQuest apparel is pretty fly.
Yeah, that's true. They just can't. That's a New Jersey.
And they're guys.
That is true.
It all works.
I guess that all makes sense.
It all works.
I would have liked the Ape Shit Killers. I think that
you know what? You sold me. I think they should rethink their team name immediately.
FlyQuest hit our line. We've got some suggestions. So the Bloods have 7 stocks left, and if anyone finds out outside of this menu what they're called, probably less. Weast Coast has 8. And I feel like there was a ban. Or KoDoRiN is just on that, we're not going to final. Oh, the slip off, but it doesn't matter.
Still get the punish. Oh, the huge tipper.
Oh, you're gonna slip off? You're gonna slip off the stage.
Actually, yeah, because it seemed like the DI was towards the left for a slide off as well, right?
That was DI back to Louisiana.
Dang.
Magi in for a fight. This is a tough one. KoDoRiN just so. Oh.
I really like the side B actually stalling the fall.
Yes.
And then also a nice idea with the counter because it felt like Magi might be going in.
That's right.
The crowd goes wild for one forward smash.
That was really high DI from KoDoRiN off the lasers, off the up throw. I talk about this like it's deterministic, like KoDoRiN's just going to clean this up. Magi's fighting. Doing well.
And also changing up the laser timings, it feels like.
Is important because KoDoRiN is so adept at getting those power shields.
Yeah, she really knows that she can't be doing predictable lasers because the power shields are going to be coming out. So she's doing a good job with like empty hops amidst like the lasers as well.
Vish, she's kind of whooping them.
She is.
I may have made KoDoRiN worse in melee. I knew this was a mistake. I knew nothing that we said would have made any sense.
Still the residual feelings from last week.
Yeah.
Oh boy.
You know, it's just important to mentor people, but maybe you kind of anti-teach them if you do it wrong.
It's like playing unranked for too long.
We really did. We really actually just gave him every bad habit. Great spot dodge. And look at Magi taking the lead back, reversing this counter pick.
This is huge.
This is a big. This puts her team right back in it.
Playing on fire.
That's right.
Oh, no down air. I guess maybe with like the up DI on that first forward air made it a little bit tricky, but KoDoRiN still cleans it up within it.
The base on that hurts every Spacey's soul.
Yeah.
It's a big one.
You hear it from the entire venue, no matter where you are.
Boom. Double? The double? Last stock.
Classic.
Yeah, this is an overperformance. This definitely gives Krudo enough space to beat Jflex in the Ditto to finish this out. Oh, rapid jabs. We're going to be in trouble now.
And the range on the Marth grab, even amidst the rapid jabs. Catching Marth falling. I really like that laser.
Magi.
Magi's chasing.
Could this be it? Oh, no.
Oh, Magi's popping off.
Oh, come on, John Coke. Bring it back. Get back in there. Oh, God. We made him worse. We made him worse. Magi.
You're 20% responsible
that's all me.
For John's performance here.
When we look at that part of the resume, it's where that's where I drag John KoDoRiN down.
They should put that in the blurb on his next PR ranking.
I told him we would.
Only fair.
An interesting season, mostly attributable to some misguided knowledge. So now Magi could just start taking Flex's stocks.
Magi was playing pretty well against Sheik from what we saw.
That's true.
Wow.
That's something. I really thought that was the ace in the hole. But it's Cruz.
We were talking about KoDoRiN being the big play here, but Magi just said no. Take that, your narratives, commentators.
That's it. That's our, we're getting destroyed. You know, commentary is Keynesian make work for fools that either are too good at melee or just not as good.
Yeah, it's one or the other.
You go both ways.
It's one or the other, right?
Right, exactly.
There's no in between.
There really isn't.
And we're too good at melee, just for the clarification.
Exactly. We're much better than everybody here on this stage. That is certainly true. We can all believe that. So huge performance from Magi. So well taking care of KoDoRiN. Yeah, she is absolutely popping off.
And also, she does have a win on Plup, right?
Yeah.
At CEO, and I want to say that was on the Sheik.
Yeah.
Right?
Yeah.
Don't quote me on that. It might have been the Fox.
Yeah, I gotta think about it. You know, the worst part is like I was there, but I was also on the plane at that point. But yeah, no, that ruled. That was a huge win. That was a big win. People forget about CEO. You know, KJH.
Yeah, the resurgence of KJH as well.
KJH, yeah, exactly, yeah.
Big deal. Big deal. I think it just, it kind of goes under the radar with how many other big tournaments have come out this entire year, right? So
I think Magi has elevated her game this year. Just kind of scary to think about, like Fiction, Ginger, Magi. Bobby's getting better. Mango is back.
The Falcos are out here.
Falcos are back, and I don't like it. There's too many. That's a scary character.
As a Falcon main, I completely agree with your sentiment.
There was a time in Melee where everyone's like, all right, Falcon's best character, best shield pressure, fast combos, you just do 100 every time. I don't know. Maybe it just loops all the way back.
The narratives in Melee really do have like a circular pattern. The
They
things that happened like in 2008, it kind of makes sense again now in 2022.
Puff is so broken. He has a move that can kill you in one hit.
That's right.
Scar was spitting, and you know.
Still the case.
They were astonished by his doctrine then.
He was ahead of his time.
Yeah.
Ahead of his time.
So Flex, for his part, will make no hurry about this. We'll just look for his spots.
That could have been everything. I thought Jflex was just going to take it right there.
Yeah. Another good slip off from Magi. Getting that DI. Where's this going? Oh my, it's Magi's opening.
The odd part about Cruz is how much, while they are both the same character, right? Like we saw Magi do well against Sheik earlier, just the style differences are so big because Jflex is kind of like a little older school kind of vibe in terms of some of the neutral and options that he does, specifically with like full hop dares.
Like Flex and Spark do play quite differently, and that's gonna throw you off if you're acclimated to one. Oh, big shine. Good DI from Flex. The pressure from Magi.
Oh, gets the edge cancel, but still, I guess, tries to L cancel. That's why we saw the air dodge, I'm assuming.
All right, Flex stemming the bleeding. It's going to take a look at that Jersey tattoo. He's from Jersey. Krudo is from Florida.
Oh, man. We got a Sheik Ditto.
I just hear everyone yelling chain grabs.
Oh, it's definitely chain grabs.
It's chain grabs on.
It's got to be chain grabs on.
There's no honor. Imagine they go chain grabs off and then it gets the last stock and then chain grab.
It's not in the rules, right? You can flip the script whenever you want.
There's nothing in the rules that says you can't do that.
Yeah.
You just get bullied.
What if they both go Zelda to mitigate the chain grabbing?
That's what Spark was up to. He was just preparing us all. So this is it. This is Cruz. This is the last match.
This is it.
This is everything. It's going to be a Sheik Ditto. You're going to have to watch it. You're going to appreciate it this time.
You're going to watch two Sheiks chain grab each other.
Yeah.
For 4 stocks, 3 stocks. What's it, 4-3 right now?
Yeah, it's 4-3. When you care about a Sheik grab, your heart goes through it in these matches. Every grab is like 90. Or could be.
It's huge.
It's terrifying.
It's really big. Yeah. It's really big.
I don't know how Sheiks do it. It's funny that they used to not. And then, Kira just broke the whole thing open.
I mean,
that rules so much.
It's so funny that was actually a thing. There's really not any other matchup where people are like, yeah, let's just not do the thing that guarantees us 80%. But we're going into the last game of this crew battles here. Winner gets 70% of the pot.
Which could be any amount of money. I haven't looked it up.
I think it's $25 per team.
Holy, that's a good amount of teams. So like 24 teams.
Spark was saying that it's $82.50 per person.
Oh yeah, will Spark get the Chick-fil-A or will we not have to watch Spark eat Chick-fil-A?
Ooh.
These are our big questions today.
I kind of want to watch Spark eat Chick-fil-A.
I want to see what he orders.
10 milkshakes.
Too many. But look at Flex. Oh, Flex breaks the chain out. Oh, it's a grab. Oh, but it doesn't.
Wow, down tilt there actually avoids the shield grab, right?
It's even.
That was nice.
Yeah, down tilt is such an amazing move for Sheik in like so many matchups.
Sheik low profiling another Sheik.
Kind of love to see it.
Yeah. Justice served.
What are we doing? We're tech chasing at this percent? What do you think? Are they not doing it? Huge back air from Krudo.
Now you've introduced the doubt. We haven't seen the chain grab. What is going on?
What could be happening? See?
No grab? Wait, let's see. Okay, this is the big test.
Here we go.
Oh, that was a miss.
Yeah, it's an attempted. That still counts in court. Here we go. Yeah, okay, yeah, he's going for it. But now it's just all Krudo right now. Can Flex do anything with this last stock of his cruise.
Wow.
Or the Blood's going to win this.
Wow.
The second seed. The upset.
The Blood's winning in 2022. We thought the war was over.
We thought the peace was on, but we're not. We just don't live in that world right now.
No.
Well, okay, that's how it starts. That's how it starts. And we're going to throw the needles away. I don't know about that.
Doesn't even need him.
He doesn't need the needles. No, he might need them. He needs them. He needs them.
Chain grabbing.
Oh, he's hugging him. Oh, we're going to end it early. That's fine. That's 103. That's so much damage. The needle's coming out. Krudo so fast.
Yeah, missing the tech as well.
We're going into the finishing blows here.
Holding down, so this low percent, really, what can you do?
Yeah, 28 and the down tilt again. Low profile. That's going to be it. Krudo closes it out. That's going to be it for Cruz.
Krudo does it. The Bloods take it.
The Bloods take it. Please don't come after me after this.
I don't want to leave this venue after saying the Bloods take it.
Yeah, I'm only 6 minutes away. I feel a little bit better about that.
I have to walk home.
You got to walk home.
Yeah.
That's rough. Yeah. That's bad for us. That's not good. Really good for that team. Really interesting. Who do you think is MVP?
Ooh.
I feel like they all played really good.
Yeah, it's kind of even across the board.
Yeah, Krudo closed out really well. Magi handled the counter picks.
I would say Magi is probably MVP on the Blood side.
Yeah, I think Magi really got it done on that.
And on the West Coast side, I want to say Toussaint. Toussaint was definitely MVP on that.
Toussaint did well. Spark did better than I think projected. Azel ran into a smoking hot mob money. KoDoRiN just did not finish Magi.
Yeah, KoDoRiN and SluG, I think, were the two that seemed like they were going to be the best on either side.
Yeah.
And then kind of underperformed a little bit.
It talks to, you know, that's crews, right? And that's how good everyone is on these crews. The two best crews, in a lot of people's opinion, did really advance. And there, you know, there were some tight matches. But I don't think either, you know, the 2 seed or the 3 seed really faced too many challenges going into this. Imagine if we ran double elimination.
Oh, it takes so long.
Imagine we're here until 3 a.m.
I think what you were talking about earlier would have been cool if you can switch characters in the crew battle.
Oh,
that is just a hot mess.
Yeah.
Just so much chaos if you just switch matches.
I'm trying to think about it. Thug finals versus the people that didn't enter crews.
Ooh.
So who do you have? You have like Hbox, Mango,
Lucky,
Jmook.
Jmook.
Axe is floating around there.
That's
Polish
tough.
was in crews. Yeah, I mean, you know, all of the
That's
top
tough.
seeds, imagine that, right?
Too much.
I don't think you can harness that much power on one team.
It's cool that crews still happens, though.
Yeah, we should see it more. Because, like, you know, there's only so much you can do at any given tournament. You have singles. You have doubles, I guess. You have friendlies. It's fun to spice it up and, you know, to get more things on the line, draw teams together, make friends. You know, that's what we're here for. We got to beat net play somehow.
Friendships are made and friendships are broken in crews.
Friendships are really broken in crews.